Hello everybody, my name is Lewis, and in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the HyperX Cloud Flights. If you don't care about anything I'm about to say, the headphones are good, and you should buy them at the used section of Amazon for 50 bucks. If that's all you really care for, then you can leave now. But if you want to see my take on the headphones and how I feel about them after using them for 2 years, stick around. So, let's get into the first part, build quality. So, these things aren't built exactly like a luxury headset. It's made of plastic, and the little metal band that extends here is made of metal, but that's really the only metal part in this headset. But it doesn't really matter, considering the fact that there's no one really going to be doing this to a headset all day, and you won't hear any creaking while it's in use. So, it doesn't really matter how it's built, but how comfortable it is, and I can tell you that it is very comfortable. I could wear this on my head for like 8 hours a day. In fact, I do wear it on my head for 8 hours a day. And the only issue I've ever had with comfort is that my ears would get a little hot after maybe like 2 or 3 hours. But other than that, it's perfectly comfortable, and I doubt you'd have any problems, even if you have big ears like me. Another thing about the build quality is after owning these for 2 years, my ear cups have started to peel. I bought them May of 2021, and they started to peel about a month ago. So I'd say it's pretty good considering that this leather has lasted, 21 months without peeling at all, and they've only just started peeling. And you could probably purchase some replacement ear cups for about 20 bucks, and you could get a whole new feel, but I'm not going to because it doesn't affect the feel of the headphones at all. So in terms of specs, I'm going to go pull up the sheet here. It has 30 hours, it has a detachable microphone, which is absolutely horrid, by the way. And it has a stupid, idiotic LED light, which you can turn on. It just uses battery life, and it will degrade from that 30 hours, so I'd recommend leaving it off and not having it on, because it's really just a waste of battery. Alright, so since it's a headset, the most important part is, how does it sound? It sounds good. It's nothing special, really. It's not like, oh, it's so good. It's just a normal headset in terms of audio quality. It gets pretty loud, and you can hear enemies in games just fine. Even though you may see other headphones with 7.1, 5.1 surround sound, and this one is just stereo, it does not matter, genuinely. The 7.1 and 5.1 really don't make a difference in terms of hearing enemies or positions clearly if you're listening to 3D audio. Most of the time, it'll sound just the same, and apparently, at least from what I've seen, sometimes even better on the stereo headsets without 5.1 or 7.1 surround sound. So if you see any of those buzzwords around there, it really doesn't make that much of a difference, and you don't have to spend extra money to get it. Circling back onto the microphone, it's average. It's worse than most other HyperX headsets, but it'll get the job done just fine, and you don't need to worry about people not being able to make out what you're saying while using it. This is how the microphone sounds on the HyperX Cloud Flight. As I said, it's not good in any way, shape, or form, but you can make out what I'm saying clearly, and it's good enough for giving callouts in games. However, I would recommend just getting an external microphone if you really want some good quality, like a Razer Siren Mini or any other external microphone that you can find with my microphone roundup right up here. Another important part is the controls on the headset. I mean, are they any good? They're nothing special. It's just a little plastic dial, a button, and that's pretty much it. Unless you're going to use that attachable microphone, which you can click on the side of the ear cups, which will mute the microphone, and it'll do 2 beeps when muted and 1 beep when unmuted. I have gone many times while being muted, and it's not really working all that well, because you can't tell just by glancing at something like you could with an external microphone, where you'd be able to see, let's say if you have a quadcast, that the microphone be red when it's muted, and it's much easier to notice when you are muted. This, you have to be like, oh. And then you have to try to decipher what the beeps mean, and it's all kind of a little annoying. I wish there was something visually, but it's not like they could do much with this headset. Other headphones do have a little ring around the end of the microphone, which is either red when muted and green when unmuted, so that's pretty useful, but this microphone does not have it, so you're just gonna have to rely on some audio cues. It also charges through micro USB, which we all know sucks. It breaks, it's flimsy, and it's the most annoying cable out there, so I kind of wish they would update it, but I doubt they would, considering that other headphones have come out with USB Type-C and this is just an old model, so it makes sense. But I do wish they used some other connector besides micro USB because I hate it. Alright, so what's my verdict on this thing? After owning it for 2 years, I'd say you should buy it. Only used, don't buy it new. New, it's about $139, and as lightly as I can put it, that is an absolute waste of your money. Please do not buy it new. There are other headsets that HyperX makes that are much better at the exact same price, maybe a little bit more expensive, but they will be much more worth it. Only buy this thing used. On Amazon, you can purchase it used, like new, for $50, and at that price, it is very worth it. Costing less than a AAA game these days, and it delivers good audio quality, comes with a microphone, and it sounds, I already said that already. Anyways, it's a good headset. All right, only buy it used. Do not buy it new, otherwise you will be wasting your money. I want to say this as clearly as possible. Do not buy it new. I'm pretty sure I just peaked the microphone. There was no point in doing that. Anyways, don't buy the microphone new. It's a waste of money. Get it used, please. Thank you. All right, so that's it for the review. Hope you enjoyed and hope you made your decision. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.